I want to also talk to you very quickly about our breakthrough campaign as a church. So we launched this last Sunday, and it's go time, guys. It's go time. So here's what we're doing with our breakthrough campaign. It's time to buy this building. All right. We don't own it yet. It's been our long term. Yeah, let's have some. All right. So a couple of Sundays ago, I did a full sermon talking about our situation. So if you haven't watched that, that would give you a lot more insight into this. But very quickly, we're trying to expand our army of prayer supporters and special donors. The owners of the building are they've accelerated their time frame to sell it. And we're close. We're actually not as close as we thought we were, but we are closer. And we need funds, we need prayers, we need help. So what we're doing is this week, we're doing some Zoom calls. So we've got a prayer initiative we started. Let's put up the next slide. So we're doing this prayer initiative. We're praying for these three things: to fill our Zoom calls up this week, to raise funds, and we want to pray for favor from all people. But the ask is set your alarm every day for 4:19 p.m. so that when your watch buzzes at you, your phone buzzes at you, that we're all praying for these three things this week. And we have a Zoom call tomorrow. Our first one is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Then we have one Wednesday at noon. And then we have one Saturday at 9 a.m. And I want every single one of you to sign up for one of those Zoom calls. Will you do it? Will you do it? We got to do it. We need as many people as possible to get on these Zoom calls. It's really important that as a church, we own this process. You might say, what's going to happen on the Zoom call? Well, I'm going to be doing a presentation, going to go through the history of our church, how we got up to this point. We're going to look at some of the numbers, some of the particulars. We'll be fielding any questions people have, and we'll be talking about our prayer initiative, getting more prayer warriors and prayer partners. But also we'll be talking about fundraising and how people can help us, as well as casting a wider net. And as D.L. Moody put it, we need some moneyed men to come along, but we can add moneyed women to that too. So we're not going to discriminate. We'll take anyone's money, basically. So apart from blood diamonds, no blood diamonds. Don't want that. That's bad. So this is the prayer initiative. So set your alarm. Be praying about that. Join a Zoom call. But the other thing is, our next slide is we want to share this. So you go to try.church/share. And we have a sample text message there and social media graphics, so post it online if you haven't already. But I want you to reach out to friends and family, people. Maybe if you know somebody of means who has some dough sitting around, get them on the Zoom call. But also just anyone and everyone. The wider we can cast the net, the more people that are connected to us, that care about who we are and what we're doing here in Chicago, I think the more God's going to bless it. So please be sharing it this week. This is go time. We've got a bunch of people signed up for our Monday Zoom call tomorrow night. Wednesday and Saturday, we still have lots of spots in those. We do have signups for those, but those are smaller. So if you can, try and join the Wednesday or the Saturday one, but also get it out there, get the word out there. And I want to hear some testimonies. We've got 3 testimonies. We're going to have Josh, Ken, and Natalie. You 3 could come up. These guys are going to share. Yes, give them a hand. These guys are going to share about their plans or even the steps they've already taken to reach out to people in their lives about this campaign. And Josh, let's do. This is a perfect order right here because, I like this. And also height order as well. So, Josh, take it away.
So the last time I was up here, I was crying, and I promise I won't do that again today. So one thing you can do, I don't know if you know this, but Matt will do in-person conversations. I had some people over for July 4th, and my parents were there, and he was speaking to them about breakthrough and everything. They are not even remotely close to being any kind of sophistication with the internet and stuff. In fact, my dad doesn't even text message. So today at some point I need to connect with them and show them how to download Zoom and to get on there. Another thing I've done is post a link to a Facebook page that my family has created a group on, so it's been posted in there. I don't email very much, but it's part of my signature on my Gmail. And lastly, last year when I started to come around to Christ, one of the things that happened to me was I was following a church online based in Tennessee. And Matt gave me a great idea to email them to let them know what my journey has been. Then also kind of slide in there, hey, this breakthrough is going on, and see what they can do. So that's what I've done.
So I went about it the completely wrong way. I ambushed my friends and I was like, yeah, you guys better show up or we're not friends anymore. No, so one of my coworkers, when I first came to Christ, he was absolutely pivotal in my journey and my walk. And he's from a well-established church. So when I told him about it, he was all for it. One of the people who was here for my baptism, she was all for it. She spread it to her church. I posted it in some of my Discord groups, and I got blocked in 3 of them completely. But one of them, they were all for it, so we might have some more signups from randoms on the internet. I did lose a couple friends, but it was sometimes you just got to sow those seeds, and whether they like it or not, it gave me a chance to talk to some people about Christ as well, and that was awesome. So if you have any kind of reservations about asking someone, just go for it. All you can do is put out the word. It's up to them whether they listen or not. Cool.
Okay, well, I feel like Josh and Ken have already done a lot of things. What I'm planning to do is share with a lot of my family, like extended family that comes here to visit us. I feel like Trinity has kind of become like their church in Chicago. So for any of our extended family that are believers that know what this community has meant to us, we were actually visiting for the 4th. None of my still living grandparents had met our son yet. So we were finally bringing the babies to see our grandparents. And I had not even said anything to my gran about it, but she's like, how's your church doing, like financially and all of these things? I was like, actually, this is the situation and what's happening. She would also not be proficient on Zoom, but I know that we have talked about figuring out ways to still get like that recording to them. So if you have relatives or people that might also need that, we can hook you up. So I'm going to share with her. With my other set of grandparents are always, they're so cute, like watching us online, seeing what we're up to. Hi, Nana. Hi, Papa. And they care about what I care about, what we care about, and what the Lord cares about, because we are the capital C church, all one connected as believers. And so I think we might be surprised, like how that might be weighing on some of their hearts more than we would think. So that's what I'm planning to do this week. It's go time, like Matt said. So now is the time to share all of that with anybody we can think of. And now I'm done with that, and I'm just going to transition to normal announcements now. Welcome everybody that's here in person and online. We can still boost the live stream by liking and subscribing. We have an online question today, like every week, and since we recently hit the 500 subscribers, our questions are now a poll on YouTube. So we have like a fun multiple choice interactive question. So the cue of the day: what was or is your favorite subject in school? And science and arts. Lots of artists here with me. I'm sure we have some of each, right? What Natasha said lunch. Jafet also said dismissal before church started. So I guess you can always comment if your answer is not there in the choices of the poll. That's our question. Big thanks to our online host, everybody online. If everybody can grab out your Connect card, looks like this, should have received on your way in with your name tag. We will collect these in after the sermon. And if you're online to stay connected, online first-time guest, you can text SMILE to 94,000. Online second-time guest, text TACO, T-A-C-O, to 94,000 to access your virtual Connect card. For all of our guests that we have here, we have a welcome box for you. So the larger box is if you're here to stay local in Chicago, and if you are traveling back home from out of town, we have a smaller box for you. And I have 3 exciting main announcements of some events we have coming up. The soonest being our VBS, Vacation Bible School. Ooh, ooh. I'll see all of your praise hands about VBS, is happening this week. So it is here July 15th through 18th, 9 a.m. to noon here in our building that we hope to own soon. And VBS is open to preschoolers through 5th graders. They will enjoy the Bible, games, crafts, snacks. Don't forget the snacks. And if you want more info, is registration closed, Michelle? No. Okay, everyone is still welcome. So if you're like, oh my gosh, it snuck on me and now it's happening, it's okay. You can still sign up your kids or share with people that have kids you think might want to come. So try.church/VBS register. Starting in the morning will be a great time. And then a couple Sundays from now, we have Church Appreciation Sunday. So that is July 28th. So we will be just feeling extra appreciative of each other, of this church that the Lord has sustained and this community. So you don't want to miss the warm fuzzies of appreciation. In a couple of Sundays, take note on your calendars. And then thirdly, we have you men have a men's summit coming up. This is not a retreat, okay? It's a summit. And it's happening on Wow. Those were some masculine sounds. Okay. September 27th through 28th. It's going to be God, brotherhood, and danger. But but the Lord is with you in the danger. So I feel like the slide sort of speaks for itself. So there you have the link, try.church/summit to go get more info and sign up. All of you guys get on that. And I'm excited for you all. I don't necessarily want to be there, but I am excited for you guys. And lastly, we just always want to say thank you to everyone for your ongoing gifts financially to Trinity that help us keep going, keep doing what we're doing. And there are options of different ways to give. You can learn about on the screen, online, and that is all. And I guess I'm going to bring Matt back up for our sermon.
When you like and subscribe, this video reaches more people.